Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Karate Kid Street Rumble. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification if you haven't already. You're watching Kwingsletsplays. We're a secret to everyone. If you found us today, you might not find us again tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe. Today will be the last episode of the Karate Kid Street Rumble. The game officially came out today at 10 a.m. on all platforms. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. And this game is made by Game Mill Entertainment, and it is about the 1980s Karate Kid movie. So it takes place when Daniel LaRusso did the first Karate Kid, 1984, then when he went to Okinawa for like just only 3 levels, which was kind of disappointing. And then you had the Karate Kid 3, which will, basically take out the rest of the game. We'll also be looking at the other modes once we complete the game. So I hope you guys will look forward to the Karate Kid 3 today. We also turned down the game's audio because you guys couldn't hear what we were saying.
Oh, wow.
I listened back to the first episode, I'm like, oh, I wish somebody would have told us to lower the volume in game.
I don't know why.
Whoops. Yeah, so I mean, usually, like back in the day, we used to have headphones on. So we were able to discern like what the audio situation was. So, whoopsies. And every time we turn on the game, it always says Danielson is wearing the festival thing.
We just started a little late because I had to go get a specific thing that's only at a specific store, and it's a half an hour there, half an hour back, and I was stuck in traffic. So, and it's very hot outside today. For 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there was a ton of traffic. It's like everyone and their mom was out on the road. I missed, because there was so much traffic, I couldn't even get into my spot. Like my turn, I missed the turn completely, so I had to completely turn around.
So, what character would you like to play as? You can be whoever you want.
It doesn't matter.
You got Mr. Miyagi, you've got the girlfriend, you've got blonde chick.
I'll just be Mr. Miyagi. It doesn't matter.
Alright, Mr. Miyagi-san.
Should I be a different, like...
There are no other skins.
Oh.
Only Danielson has a skin for whatever reason.
It's fine.
So we're gonna restart the karate. Whoa! What happened? That's.
Completely restarted the whole thing.
They did not.
Well, I guess we're playing the whole thing through again.
What?
That's completely fine with me.
No. What? We were almost done with the game. What just?
Oh, there we... Why does it say 0%? I think it completely glitched out.
I think it completely glitched out too. Everything's gone.
Well, I guess you guys will get to see it again.
What in the world?
Honestly, I feel like crying at this point. Like,
All our progress is gone? That's
this is
crazy.
horrible. Well, I'm not really. I was already... It's funny that we played Battletoads and the game was a retro game and it played better than this. And now I was already trying to have a nice, favorable opinion of this game, but
It erased all our
the fact that
progress.
it erased our progress, and now I'm giving this game a 2 out of 10. I'm very upset.
Wow.
That is not cool.
Is it possible we were playing under
Another account?
Yeah, let's try
Why
that.
don't you... Or do we need to put a yellow thing of it over?
Yeah. Let's see.
Because I don't know if people want to see all our accounts on PlayStation.
Yeah, let's... I mean, I'm pretty sure we were playing on us yesterday.
You might have been playing on this one, but I thought you were playing on the other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go see.
Maybe I'll get myself an Advil, I don't know.
All our progress is gone, holy cow.
says what console we're playing it on in the title of the video. I'm very upset. I honestly feel very upset. I feel very upset, especially after being in the hot sun for an hour. And I just... coming back and my save file is gone. I'm so upset. Oh, it's back?
It's back. This is a different account, so you were correct. See, I just woke up, so I wouldn't even think of that. Like, it was on that other account. No.
Oh, thank you for the super chat, Miss Deanna. I mean, I guess we're all right now, though. That was very weird. I don't understand why it was glitching out. No, I mean, there's no reason the title would be wrong. It doesn't...
Okay, so we're gonna go back and do Little Trees. Why was it titled?
I don't know. No, honey, they were asking what system we're playing this on. Alright, yeah, Miss Deanna was like, well, it wouldn't surprise me since did that garbage King Kong game. Thank you, Miss Deanna, you're breathtaking. Thank you for being so empathetic and kind. I appreciate that. Thank you for empathizing with us, Miss Deanna. I appreciate that. Well, I guess we're fine now. Yep, of course, Soul and R&B hits. Thank you for being a member, Soul and R&B hits, and I really appreciate that. And yep, we're playing this on PS5.
Yep. Okay, so we're back here. Los Angeles, California. Listen to me, I'm alive because of you. Let me repay the favor. I want to do this. You sure? Yeah, you can go on a nice vacation and rest up, buddy. I'll set everything up for our revenge. I'm gonna make them suffer, and suffer, and suffer. I'm gonna pretend to be his friend, and then humiliate that LaRusso punk.
Sounds really weird.
I know. Ah, the smog smells like home, right, Mr. Miyagi? Daniel-san, now let us go home. Much work to do. Give poor Miyagi like a little potbelly. This is your store now, Mr. Miyagi. Think of the potential here. You even thought of a name, Mr. Miyagi's Little Trees. Ah, one thing is missing. Your name on lease next to mine, partner. This is gonna be great. I can't wait. Wait, who are you? We're here because we heard you weren't entering Al Valley tournament again. Is that true, Daniel? Yes?
No, I was just laughing at what you were saying.
I thought you
Sorry.
needed to grab something. Okay.
No, I was just laughing.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's true. I wanted to. You don't want to defend your title, huh? So I could take it from you? You enter the tournament and win it without me. I'm not doing that stuff anymore. I got some money to make. If I bet you, so sign the application and enter, or else. Oh, Mr. Miyagi got sucker punched.
Oh,
yeah, the game requires like people to play it. Well, ow, I'm not even doing very well anymore. After playing Battletoads last night, this moves so slow.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting playing a game like Battletoads, which is known for being ridiculously hard. It's actually less of a pain to play than this. So, I mean, sorry if you guys want a good review for this game.
I mean, I'd probably give this game like a 7.
A very cute game in that, you know, the dialogue and the story and everything is really cute. I just think the game... don't know what it is, the hit detection and like all that stuff is just a little bit off. Like the fact, the hit detection and also the slowness of you press the button and then it takes a while to actually
The response
see
time,
that.
yeah.
So the hit detection and response time and how you're able to actually hit characters, you have to be exactly on the right plane of them. Which even in Battletoads, literally a retro game known for being ridiculous, was better at all of those factors.
Yeah,
that we just played
Battletoads
last
is
night.
really hard too.
And it's really hard, but this game isn't as hard, but it's actually harder to play than Battletoads because it's broken.
Yeah. Speaking of broken beat 'em ups, next week, guys, we're gonna be looking at G.I. Joe.
Yeah. So there's another beat 'em up that's gonna be similar to this with problems.
Yeah, brought to you by our former friends at Freedom Games who renamed their name.
They're still our friends.
Yeah.
But our former people we used to work with.
Well, we don't even know if they're still owned by Freedom, though. I even asked them, I said, are you guys still owned by Freedom and George? And they didn't respond.
Why didn't
when
they respond?
When they were Freedom Games, they used to talk to me all the time. Now they don't respond.
Weird.
Yeah. Weird.
Strange.
But yeah, against protest, they're releasing their G.I. Joe game on the 26th on Steam, and it's not ready yet. So, that could be a big problem. Don't worry, Mr. Miyagi, I got it. Or not.
Thank you for the gifted membership. I don't know who Julie is on Soul R&D 90s. Soul and 90s R&D.
Julie, is that the name of the girl from Karate Kid, like, the ones after Daniel? Her name was Julie?
They don't have the Karate Kid 4th girl in here.
They've got, Allie, for whatever reason.
They have Daniel's...
Yumiko,
yeah.
Daniel-san, and Miyagi.
They only have 4 characters. Allie, Mr. Miyagi, and Luke already stated them. I don't need to repeat
I think her name is Yumiko.
Yeah, Yumiko is her name. That's correct. That's what I remember. I was just thinking, Luke, for that one thing that you were talking about, you could just get Grammarly. I think it's free.
Oh, I talked to them.
Or I can actually go over it too, but I'm actually so exhausted all the time. I don't think I would be able to go over it.
I don't know why somebody flagged our Wikia like that, but like I talked to Wikia and they said if you guys aren't able to fix it, they said our staff is supposed to take care of that.
Oh, okay. Well, then it should be completely
fine. I was like, I just feel kind of like I've never seen a wiki say like this has terrible grammar.
Yeah, because I read it and I didn't see any problems.
Right.
I don't know.
So it's like, I don't know. I
obviously somebody was butt hurt. What? They were.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Come on, Daniel-san. Kick butt, take name. Wear Karate Kid 2 costume.
So I was listening to the radio today.
Okay.
And the question was, okay guys, I have a question for you and Luke and everyone of what I heard on the radio today.
What is your favorite color?
What is something that 90% of American households buy every week?
Every week?
Every week. They buy this every week, 90% of American households.
Milk.
Well, it wasn't milk, but I mean, that might be also correct.
Bread?
No, but it is a food item.
Cereal.
That probably is pretty correct too. I mean, who doesn't eat cereal? Well, the guesses of the staff at the radio were eggs and toilet paper.
Oh.
But those weren't correct either.
Wow, really? But why eggs? Who buys eggs every week? Eggs? Yeah. Don't eggs usually last for like...
eggs last for a while, so you wouldn't actually have to buy them every week unless you're making like 4 quiches a week or something.
That's a lot of quiches.
Yeah.
I think eggs last for at least 2 weeks.
Well, the surprising answer to the poll was pie.
Huh?
A frozen pie. 90% of American households pick up a frozen pie every week.
Every week?
Every week. And both of the radio hosts said that neither of them did that.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say milk would be the highest thing.
Yeah, everyone drinks milk.
Yeah.
Even if you're lactose intolerant, you can have lactate or
exactly, yeah.
lactose-free
I'm
milk.
lactose intolerant. I've been drinking lactate for 25 years.
Milk would be like the number one thing I feel
The
like.
thing is, when lactate first came out and it was on the market, it didn't taste very good. So over time, it's gotten better. Now it tastes just like milk. But when it first came out, it was like, it basically tasted like, what do they call that? The special like sweet and low stuff that you would buy for coffee that had different flavors. Like, yeah.
Oh,
It was too creamy and sugary.
Honestly, I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
Like that stuff that's sold in stores that's like, here's this really sugary, milky, goopy stuff to put in your coffee. Like,
I made the mistake
no, thank you.
that somebody bought pumpkin milk and I put it in my cereal.
You thought
once.
it was it was the creamer for the coffee.
I put it in my Cheerios once and it's like,
yeah, gross.
It was so hard
like,
to eat it because it was so thick.
It's like thick and goopy. I don't like that stuff.
No.
I that's why, like, even when I was hardcore sugaring my cereal, I would just pour the sugar straight into the coffee. Into the coffee. Sorry. I would just literally buy a bag of sugar for like $1. Pour the sugar into my coffee and then pour milk in there. Like, there was no need for me to get one of those weird creamers at all.
Yep. So, about the G.I. Joe game, basically, it's only going to be available at Steam this year, and then they're talking about doing consoles either in December or, like, releasing it, like, in 2025 for consoles. So it's going to come to Steam first. And the characters that you'll be able to play as on the 26th is Duke, Scarlet, Snake Eyes, Roadblock, and then they're thinking of having Shipwreck, and I'm trying to remember some of the other guys. Like, I think Lady J as playable, like, later on. But for the most part, there's only going to be 4 characters available at launch. And they haven't really made any improvements. I was looking at the trailer. Our main complaint was the gameplay. It's fast and everything, but, like, there's still no variety in the moves, and all they did to kind of cover up that fact is they've given each character more of a signature, like, super move that I would say is a callback to Streets of Rage, where, like, you have, like, this big thing fill the screen, and you can use it, like, once or twice per stage.
Yeah.
So now the G.I. Joes, instead of all having the same signature super move, they all have a different super move based on, you know, a toy or a television episode. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's not the only fun thing. You remember that grocery game we looked at?
Oh my god.
The developers reached out to us, and they said they have a new game about a stewardess on an airplane.
Oh my god.
Right, but I missed their email. They were going to give us early access.
Oh no,
by,
we missed it.
By 3 days.
Oh, is the game still coming out though?
Yeah, it's still coming out. They were going to give us early access to... It's not the game though, it's a demo. They're going to give us a special demo that's titled Kwingsletsplays.
Oh my gosh, I feel terrible that we missed it.
Yeah, well, we were really busy. I emailed them back and I talked to them, so I'm curious to see what they're going to say. Like, oh, whoops.
Man, I hate that. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're dead. I'm trying to resurrect
You don't
you.
have to help me. I'm just an old man.
Daniel-san, no! Mr. Miyagi! I got you, Mr. Miyagi.
It's kind of, yeah. I mean, it's kind of interesting that Daniel's son. I mean, everyone probably already knows this, but he has like he's like, you know, his Jersey accent. He has an Italian name because there's so many Italian Americans that settled in 2 years.
Yeah, there is.
Well, I mean, from all the pizza places and stuff.
A lot of pizza places in here. Wah, 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 wah. I still don't like his moves. I mean, I understand they're trying to do signature Danielson stuff, but...
Yeah,
I mean,
you would think they would add more for the game because you can't just go with... can't just go with a few basic moves that you knew because you have to go through the whole game.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, what are you guys doing?
Don't do that. Yeah, you stare him down, Link. Guys, Zelda. Wherever you are. Fuck. You big bruiser guy. Yep, so, I mean, I'm looking forward to the G.I. Joe game. It's just, I think that it's way too soon to release it. It's also interesting that the company renamed itself. I'm just kind of like, why?
I have no idea.
Maybe because people weren't buying their game enough and they thought they would just call themselves indie something. I don't know.
I mean, I like the Freedom.
Yeah, Freedom Games is gone. They're like called Indie ICO or something like that. I don't know. Maybe they were like, if we call ourselves indie, maybe more people will buy our games or something. Maybe they did it for.
That would be a thing.
I don't know. But they have a thing on their not YouTube channel. They have a thing on their Twitter where they said Freedom Games is now ICO indie or something.
They said it on the.
Yeah, no, they didn't just like randomly change their name and not tell anybody. But that's the weird thing is like they have hardly any followers, so they used to DM us a lot, and I talked to them about the name change and everything. And I don't want to go on Discord.
Right.
But
yeah, exactly.
I might have to because I already have so many games that we're purchasing like this.
Yeah, like you have to go to actually get a code for it.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, I don't want to put a credit card on Steam, so we'd have to get like a Visa pay-as-you-go card if we did buy something on Steam, because we've had people hack our Steam over the years. I don't want any personal information on there.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Right. I thought, maybe I'm crazy, but I really thought there used to be like Steam cards you could buy and use on Steam. But
I thought there was too. That really
I haven't
familiar.
seen anything in the grocery store in like forever.
Yeah, they used to have at like Target. They have a lot of different weird cards.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't been in Target. Well, I had to go to Target today. That's what took me an hour. Once I got there, it was all this overpriced stuff. So I just
Everything's overpriced.
I just got the gum and left. I had to get like special gum that helps with teeth and stuff. Because otherwise, the other stuff has aspartame in it. So
Yeah,
I had to go all that.
I know.
Look, I don't want to get you something you don't feel comfortable eating. Also, who knows, like, if it's online, it could put the guys into.
Right, I get nervous with online stuff.
I mean, everyone should, really.
Nah, I'm just crazy.
I just was having a
Can you guys hear us okay? Because we've upgraded the audio and stuff.
I need to move it down. Okay.
Yeah, our mic is on.
Did I move this?
I did move it.
Oh, why can't I see it? It's no sound now.
Because there's no sound in the game.
Oh.
Now there's sound in the game. Alright. What are you doing here? You're stealing our trees! Well, I'm running out of patience, so I'm telling you this one last time, kid. Sign the petition and enter the fight.
Alright. Yeah, please don't put it,
I don't want to fight. I've nothing to prove to you. Yeah, you can fight me in the tournament, or you'll be fighting every day of your life. See, that's a stupid line. You're gonna fight in the tournament, or you're gonna be fighting every day of your life.
That's weird.
Hey guys and gals, we're currently at 67 likes. We're 22 minutes in the stream. Let's get those likes up if you haven't already. Likes and shares help out tremendously. And we're only at about 67. Yeah, you can hear us? Okay, cool. Alright. Can we continue, little one?
Alright, yeah, I'm ready to go.
I hate getting sleepy seeds in the eyes. It makes, not only does it make you tired, but also, like, it hurts your eyes.
Yeah, why would you be fighting every day of your life if you don't fight him now? It's weird. It's like saying, maybe he's saying the guy's gonna come after him and try to fight him every day of his life. He's gonna keep coming after him.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna hound him. Alright. You can fight me in the tournament, LaRusso, or you can fight me every day of your life. I missed it. Punch kick, punch kick, punch kick, punch kick, punch kick. Oof. Well, I'm getting used to the slow speed of this game again. I like the music of the game, though, especially now that we can hear it a little bit better. Like yesterday, everything was too loud. Whoop. Whoop. How do you like me now?
Yeah, yesterday everything was too loud. You're right. Now we're fighting Biff.
Basically fighting Biff, yeah. We're gonna be fighting Biff this whole time, just like Johnny showed up as the bad guy for like all the stuff. Whoa! Kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch. Oof! Come on, Mr. Miyagi, we got this fool.
All right, Daniel, son.
Ugh! Silver. Hey! Wow, that was pretty great. Who are you? I am Terry. You got some great moves yourself, kid. What is your name? Thanks, I'm Daniel. Yeah, I know a lot of tricks, but I need to learn more, apparently. Ah, well, I can tell you this. You won't improve much without a master. I bought an old dojo, and I am restarting Cobra Kai with a fresh approach. Why don't you stop by and train so you can learn skills needed to win the tournament? That's so nice of you, mister. I guess I could give it a try. Glad to hear that. I will see you there then. Ha ha ha.
What? We already have a sensei.
Yeah, basically, Mr. Miyagi... I watched some clips of the movie again. So, Mr. Miyagi basically tells Daniel he doesn't need to fight. Daniel needs to do it for his own sense of honor, and he ends up going to the new Cobra Kai with Terry Silver. And the entire time, Terry Silver is trying to set him up, because he's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to, like, manipulate, what's his name, into joining Cobra Kai? Sort of. Pretend to be this friend and then turn on him?
Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, Stage 4, Stage 5, Stage 6, Stage 7, Stage 8, Stage 9, Stage 10, Stage 11. Mikey, you don't usually go up on the table like this, buddy. It's like... Fine. Alright, no mercy, let's go.
Alright, I'm ready to go, Luke.
The no mercy lesson. Oh, this is not a stage. This is just... beat up the...
Smash the light attack button to score points.
Okay. This is just bonus game. This isn't even a stage.
Alright, spam the button, I guess.
Oh, really? Oh my god. Ah!
Well, if there's one thing I can do, it's button mash.
Oh my gosh!
Well, we were very close.
Very close. That's okay. Hammer's just faster on the draw than I am. Alright, so this is stage 11. Los Angeles, California, 1985 now. Even though the movie came out later, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the festival again, because I can.
Oh.
Will they let you play as Daniel, too?
I mean, I could play as Danielson. What do you...
Does it actually let you? I'm just curious to see if they'll let... Oh, okay. I want to do...
Oh, fine, I'll be Danielson if that's what you want.
No, it doesn't let you.
Oh, wait.
It doesn't let you.
Wait a second.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it didn't allow me to.
Yeah,
Darn
I was
it.
gonna say. Okay.
Well, who would you like me to be, Luke?
doesn't matter. Allie wasn't in the movie, so.
Okay, Allie wasn't in the movie. Okay, so I guess I'll be Mr. Miyagi again.
You wish that the movement was faster? Yeah, the game is slow. It feels very sluggish.
Alright, sorry Luke, I'm just the same person, Mr. Miyagi. Although I did kind of want to see what it was like.
You can always play as other characters in the extra mode, it's no big deal. Alright, here we go. Defeat 15 enemies with aerial attacks, defeat enemies with heavy attacks, defeat enemies with signature attacks. Now, I don't think the G.I. Joe game next week has any type of achievement, so we just go and randomly beat stuff up.
Okay.
Although the music sounds really cool. Duh, look who's here! Having a good time, LaRusso? Says Snake. I'm not in the mood today, Snakes. Go away. Or what?
Wax on, wax off, says TMNT Raphael.
Hey, no fighting allowed. Get him! LaRusso just went up and decked the guy. That's not the LaRusso way. Oh, but why is it time?
Whoops.
Oh, Amber, it's another one of
Great.
those run to the end of the stage things.
Sorry.
Nah, or else we're gonna have to deal with, like, some big scary guy. Wah, 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 wah. Back off, creeps. Run! Mr. Miyagi, run!
Sorry, Daniel-san, my... Darn it! You...
Sorry, Daniel-san, darn it. Come on, old man!
I'm trying, Daniel-san.
Okay, now we just fight these guys. Now. Oh wow, this is Wah wah wah. 155 remaining.
Oh, I did another move that I didn't remember I had. I didn't even know I had that move.
You're fine.
Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it!
You're fine.
It's hard to...
Yeah, I know. The controls are pretty bad.
Ah.
Just light him up. Alright, run! Run! Ah! I'm glitching out! It's a bouncer guy. The bouncer. Ow! That was a cheap shot, you know it.
Oh gosh.
Mr. Miyagi!
Oh my gosh. It's okay, Daniel-san. I'm old. Just leave me. I've led a good life.
Led a good life. Ow.
Gosh.
Who is this bouncer guy?
No. Oh wow, this guy is just a jerk. These bad controls are making me angry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's go, Daniel-son. Do what I taught you. Wax on, wax off.
Ah! Dude straight up sucker punched us.
Wow, this guy is such... He actually punched an old man.
He did punch an old man. He's a pretty bad guy. Uh-oh. I don't think we're gonna beat him.
I can't even... I am double tapping!
Double tapping with...
The run button!
Oh.
Well, I'm just using the...
Yeah, this is so slow.
I was double tapping the run button. Every time I double tapped it, it wouldn't do
Mr.
it.
Miyagi died!
It's fine, Daniel-son. At least you can put a little cross with some flowers there for me.
Cross of flowers. Yeah, this game's like balance is all over the place.
Honestly, it's sad because the game, the aesthetics are so cool. They did such a great job on the backgrounds and how it looks. It's aggravating that the controls are this bad.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be like a celebration of, like, the Karate Kid and stuff like that.
Honestly, like, how hard would it be to get the controls to work if you did this much work on the details of the characters? And getting all of the...
Even playing on the game, like, switching to the gamepad or going on the, joystick, like, it's still very sluggish. Kind of a shame. Because, I mean, last night, that old, like, 94 game, we weren't having any problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Attack the fence, LaRusso! Uh-oh.
Sorry that I died.
Nope. It's just like there's way too... Like, this is easy difficulty, guys and gals, is what you're seeing. Like, the balancing of this game is all over the place. Not only that, but like fences and things like that. Look at how strong the fences
This is annoying right here. It's like a bunch of people punching you in the back while you're trying to punch the fence. I find this part of the game, which happens continually throughout the game. You have to do this repeatedly. I find this really stupid. Especially with one person. Here, it's like, when there's another person, they can fend you off, but it's like, when you're one person, you have people punching you in the back of the neck.
Alright, so when you fail, the doorman shows up again.
Oh, God bless you too, GameCubian. Thank you so much. It's Game Mill. I'm amazed you guys are attempting to play this. Says Miss Deanna. Oh, thank you for caring, Miss Deanna. Well, I really thought it was gonna be fun, but like the second day, I'm sane and in my right mind, and
I think we should go and do the mini games so our characters get a little stronger, and then come back to this level because we're playing on easy difficulty, and this is like. To be
completely honest, yesterday I was kind of tired and out of it, and I was, you know, like just kind of waking up, and I was like. And I was trying to play this, and I was trying to be in a good mood, and then today I'm staying in my right mind because I've been in traffic for an hour, and I've been in hot sun, and yeah, reality is hitting me, like, yeah, this really is terrible, like, it's horrible. I was trying to be really nice about it yesterday. Well, this is bad, like, I feel terrible because I really like promoting new games and telling people to go get them, but I just don't know if I can recommend getting this. If they just made the hit detection and that other thing better, like the being able to be on the correct plane as the other person, like the hit detection, and then also the like the response time, like you were saying with the buttons. It's like a huge problem with it. Especially compared to, like you said, like we were playing a classic game last night, which is known for being insanely hard.
What am I doing? I haven't been myself lately. I'm gonna go talk to Barry or somebody. I don't know.
It's funny that literally in the 80s and 90s, the NES and the SNES, like
whoa!
Wow, you got an S rank, Luke.
That's crazy.
The, you know, Battletoads on the NES and the SNES is better hit detection than this game. But I mean, Battletoads was made by Rare, which is, you know, really good company, so it makes sense. They did a great job back then.
Alright, so we're gonna do some mini games for a little bit. Try to make our characters a little stronger. So,
oh, you're not feeling well? I'm sorry, Game Wing. I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers that you'll feel better.
I was reading one review about this game, and they said that it was similar in execution to River City Ransom, but if that was true, then you would be able to walk into shops and be able to buy things to help, like, increase your character's strength, but in this game, you have to go and do mini games in order to help, like, level up stats.
Yeah.
So it's not like River City. It has, like, a similar visual style to River City Ransom, but I would say this is more akin to, like, Oh my gosh, the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game.
It was the same.
But
idea.
it's not an open world game like Scott Pilgrim was. Scott Pilgrim in River City essentially is a big, area for you to explore, go into shops and stuff like that. There's none of that in this game. Every level is broken up in individual stage. And then they kind of like add like these little mini games sprinkled throughout, which will help like build up like your stats and things.
You probably wish I was always in an hour of traffic before, because then I'd have the same attitude as you for games. It's bringing my New York side out when I'm playing a game. It's like I'm done pretending this game is good. I'm just a realist at this point because I'm hot, I've been in the sun, and I'm just saying my actual opinion, which is that it's not good. It is good in so many ways, though. Like the character models and the backgrounds and the attention to detail about the movie. I don't understand why they just couldn't get the hit, or whatever you said, hit detection and the button response time. If they just fixed that, it would be good.
Yeah, it moves too slow. It's like, there are times where I go to actually hit the enemy and I've missed them because like I think that I'm right there, but I'm like an inch away. And because of how slow Danielson and everybody else moves compared to the girls, like you start attacking and the boss just steps a little bit away from you and you can't hit him.
And I was playing Battletoads last night when we were beating up that girl named Jennifer or whatever, it's Battletoads or whatever her name is. And then if I picked up a stick and I was anywhere near the enemy, like it would hit them.
What?
I hate this.
This is stupid. Alright, we're not doing karate practice anymore. I don't like that one.
I don't
even
know how I got first because
Let's do catch a fly. That's better. Catch a fly. Catch release. Catch release. Fly catching.
That sounds mean.
Get ready.
I forgot there was a girl that we were beating up. There was lots of clones of her. Last night on Battletoads.
Oh, Linda?
Linda.
Yeah. Beating up a lot of Lindas.
I mean, she was a bad thug person. It does sound mean, GameCubian, but I mean...
A Bobos and Lindas.
Yeah, we were beating up a Bobo and Linda.
My loyal color guard. 50 points. See, I mean, it doesn't... There's no way to really increase your stats at all in this. Cobra's Den, old friends, drum technique.
Way too.
Oh wait, yeah, this is a mini game too. Yep, dodge the moving pendulum.
Okay.
It's not really a moving pendulum though. It's
a whoops.
Thing on a stick.
This is weird.
I mean, this help increases your stats. That's what I've been told.
Oh, it's training.
Yeah. What? Okay. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Oh, good job, Danielson.
Oh, it just helps you level up. Never mind, it doesn't even do your stats.
Well, I mean, doesn't leveling up increase your stats?
Crane training. This one's hard. The crane technique.
Oh. Alright, and we press square, right? Alright, hopefully it'll tell us.
Yeah. game is being so mean to me. Oof.
I mean, I just stopped caring about doing it. I just was randomly pushing it at that point. I just stopped caring about it because the game was gonna torture me anyway.
I like the catching fly one. It's kind of fun.
Yep. I like it because it's part of the movie.
It is part of the movie.
Imagine being able to catch a fly with chopsticks. Number one, some people can't even use chopsticks very well to begin with.
I can't use chopsticks.
Well, if we get you the rice cooker, maybe you'll be able to use chopsticks more.
I am getting the rice cooker this year. That's one of my things that I've been looking forward to all year. Because I want to eat more rice. And I want to make rice balls. What? I've never had
You
rice
have to
balls.
use rice. You have to add rice vinegar to make the rice sticky.
I have a recipe for rice balls. The Heart of Cobra. This sounds like G.I. Joe.
Oh, you ate dinner, Roscoe? That's awesome.
Alright guys, you're almost at 90 likes. Let's keep going. Don't let Cobra win.
Yeah, don't let Cobra win. Cobra! See, there's no, there's no menu where you can increase your stats or do anything. Like, all level progression is very just kind of blah. At least with River City and some of the other beat-em-up games that we've seen over the past couple of years, like River City Girls, you have a way to temporarily either increase your stats or permanently increase them, aside from just, you know, your old-school leveling up system. And it feels like, I mean, they really need to balance out the difficulties, because easy mode now feels like hard. It's like, what in the world would normal feel like? Because we had to stop playing the game at normal because we couldn't beat the All Valley Karate Tournament. We tried 3 or 4 times to complete the game on normal, and we couldn't do it. Because we just couldn't beat Johnny because he was so broken. We've been stuck on easy ever since, and now it's like a struggle for us just to complete the game on easy. That's crazy. Oh. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I know, right, Luke? So we are on easy right now.
We're on easy difficulty right now,
crazy.
and the struggle is real right now, yeah. Yep.
I wonder who has the patience to even go through this game. Well, oh, we do. We're doing it.
Us. And then next week is Epic Mickey, G.I. Joe, and the Legend of Zelda.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm ready to go. I don't even know what we're doing yet.
So this weekend we have to complete Funko Fusion. And then we have to get back to Ace Attorney. This'll be over today. Haha! Hello, Mr. Silver! Hey! There you are! Ah, hello, Daniel! I've been thinking about a lot of things, and I've decided I'm not going to defend my title in the tournament. I really appreciate everything you've done for me, but when I get into a fight with that guy, I lost control. Well, that's just not me, you know? I wanted to tell you all this in person. I owe you that much. Ah. Oh, you owe me a lot more than that, Danny boy. You are going to defend your title. You are entering the tournament. You can't make me do something I don't want to. Ah, Danny. From the moment I've met, I've been manipulating you to do things you didn't want to do. I'm in your head. What? What are you talking about?
This is weird.
I'll show you. I will fight you in the ways you could never imagine. I'll attack your mind as well as your body. Okay.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Says my older sister and I love rice balls. Of course, I like Arrowcini. Thank you for putting the pronunciation in it, Miss Deanna. But my older sister loves onigiri. All right,
wow.
Interesting. Thank you, Miss Deanna. You're amazing. Wow. Miss Deanna coming in here, helping out the stream tremendously. Thank you so much, Miss Deanna. thank you so much for your help for the channel. Thank you so much. And thank you for the encouragement for Luke getting rice balls. He's really excited about doing that.
I am totally, yep. I am. I'm in your head, Danny boy.
Alright, Luke, I'm ready to go.
What? It's just you versus me. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so now he disappears like a ninja.
Okay, let's do this. I'm in your head? That's weird. Why is some weird guy manipulating a kid? Oh, now we have to fight him in our...
Shadow clone jutsu.
Well, Danny has more self-control than the guy from Back to the Future, where it's like, are you chicken? Nobody calls me chicken, then he does whatever they say.
Yeah, but he learns over the course of the game, the movie, not to, you know, fly off the handle.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot.
You know, people are allowed to say whatever they want to him, and he doesn't give them a reaction anymore.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, oh, I know what it says. It says no mercy on the, So basically, Mr. Miyagi has like a very gentle, calm approach to martial arts, and Silver taught, karate to, Daniel-san, and like messed with him to try to ruin Mr. Miyagi's teachings so that he could corrupt Daniel, so that Daniel would like bring dishonor to Miyagi-Do in order to get revenge for Cobra losing the match.
That's terrible.
Yep. So he teaches him the no mercy karate stuff. But like I said, I don't remember all of Karate Kid 3 because I probably saw it on TV like one time, and I was channel flipping because I wasn't interested in the whole movie. I've seen all of Karate Kid, and I've seen all of Karate Kid 2. And I've seen 3 seasons of Cobra Kai, but I don't think I've ever watched to completion Karate Kid 3. Because I just didn't like it.
Yeah,
Like, Mr. Miyagi and Daniel were arguing every time I saw it. They did open a little trees business together.
Oh, that's cool.
And things were looking very optimistic and bright, like right at the end of the third movie. Or the second movie.
Oh.
And basically, in a way, the third movie is kind of a retelling of the first Karate Kid story. Because it has Cobra Kai in it again, as well as, like, it has a kid who's taught bad martial arts, and then he learns to overcome it and become an honorable person. Like, Johnny did some very questionable things in the first movie, but at the end of the fight, they both bow, and Johnny is on the path to redemption.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like he's taught by the mean guy.
Geese or goose, I don't know. What?
Whatcha?
Bam, bam, bam. I can't tell if I was hitting him or not.
I don't know.
They're not on the right plane.
Right. That's when I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's like the x-axis. Like if it was a geometry thing, x and y. Wait, actually it would be the y-axis, I guess, if we're at the right height or whatever.
Okay, they didn't go into the basement of the old Cobra Kai thing, though. This is a little weird. Also, there needs to be on the wall sprayed with paint that says "No Mercy."
Yeah, that would be cool.
Well. Kick, punch. Mr. Miyagi kicking butt, taking names.
I'm just trying.
I wish they would give you the ability to unlock costumes and stuff like that.
Yeah, no costumes for Mr. Miyagi. I would have like a gardening costume where he's out chilling.
No, he had different costumes throughout all 3 movies. He even had a different look in, I don't know why they gave him a beer belly, though. He didn't have one.
Yeah, that is
like,
strange.
it's weird to me to see, like, his little pudge, because he didn't really have a little pudge. Like, Pat was in good shape.
Yeah, you'd have to be to me, like, teach martial arts. Plus, he knows, yeah. Very strange.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking.
No. He wanted to represent people with bigger bellies. I don't know.
No idea.
Wah, wah, wah.
I mean, why not represent what Mr. Miyagi actually looked like in the movie? Let's try representing
Mr. Miyagi, you need the food. We have to attack the door.
Oh. Oops.
I don't like the whole attacking doors thing. I think it's kind of dumb. You have to attack obstacles while you have like several people attacking you. It's just... If this was once in a while, that'd be one thing. It's like almost every other level you have to beat up the obstacle in order to move forward.
Yeah, but it was like 3 times in the whole game we had to do this, but it's like over and over and over.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. Okay, so we have an old TV. Mr. Miyagi, you need the food.
Okay, thanks, Danielson. What about you? Where's your health bar?
My health bar is blue.
Orange?
Yeah, we're blue.
Okay.
Both blue.
There's a Cobra.
If my psychological attacks weren't enough, I have another surprise for you, Daniel.
Okay.
Hello, Daniel. Hello, Miyagi. Did you miss me? Oh yeah, they team up against us, I think. Ah, why?
Alright.
2 bosses at once. Oh.
Ugh.
It's like Bebop and Rocksteady, but not as fun. Oof.
Oh wow.
Also, look at how much health they have. It's insane. Ah! Daniel did not appreciate the sucker punch just now.
I don't know if we should go for one of them or one.
I don't really have a strategy. They both kind of hang out together.
Yeah, you're right. You don't have to help me.
Ah!
It's okay. I'm sure I have another life or something.
You actually do, yeah. Doof!
Come on, Mr. Miyagi.
Frustration, thy name is... Oof!
Ah! Stupid. Let's go, Danielson! Go for it!
The crane technique! Let us get out of here, Daniel-san.
Wow.
Woof!
Oh my gosh, good job, Luke.
This game acts like Barnes doesn't exist at all. Yeah, no Barnes in this game. Nope. Karate practice? Oh, more... Barnes is a character from the game. Barnes is a character from this Karate Kid franchise.
Thank you. Thanks for explaining.
That's why Soul R&B keeps asking about Barnes.
I understand.
Da, da, da.
Okay, guys and gals, we're not as many likes as usual, but I don't know what to say about this.
Oh yeah, we're at we're almost an hour, guys, and we're still under 100 likes. Let's get those likes up if we haven't already. 10 more to go till we hit 100.
Alright, Danielson.
They're teaching us a new move.
Square, 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 square.
Square, 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 square.
Okay.
Yeah, but now it's holding in moves.
Square, square.
Yeah, hold it in. I don't think I can
Okay, Danielson. I don't know why you call him Danielson. Like,
do that. It's Japanese.
oh, it's just like son Daniel. Like he's a young boy whose name is Daniel.
Daniel-san.
Haha.
No, Daniel-san.
So why does he find Mr. Miyagi anyway? He's like a neighbor or something.
I don't remember how they meet. I think it's after Daniel gets beat up or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi gets a hold of him before Daniel does something bad or something and teaches him discipline, self-control,
Yeah,
martial
that's a
arts.
good idea.
As a way to defend himself, but also, like, you know, they become really good friends too. Sensei and student.
That's really cool. So actually, Mr. Miyagi knows a lot more. He's a better martial artist than the people that teach at that dojo.
Yeah, also he teaches,
He's
like,
a more knowledgeable.
your inner stuff.
Teaches a better
Mm-hmm.
version of martial arts because it's not about attacking others, but being ready to defend yourself.
Yep.
Or being ready to defend other people. Alright, well, I guess we're ready to go. I don't know. Miyagi was the school caretaker of the apartment caretaker. Okay, thank you, James. Okay, that, really appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, hopefully that will help Luke. Senpai. Superintendent where Daniel and his mom lives, this Coach Hooded Canuck. And then James says, yeah, he was the caretaker. Okay, thank you, James and Hooded Canuck. Really appreciate you guys helping me out with that. I should have just looked it up myself, but I just completely forgot. Probably should have watched the Karate Kid movie last night, but I didn't. Okay, Senpai Luke, let's go.
Ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go. All this.
Oh my gosh.
What is that arrow?
I don't know.
What is the arrow? Oh. Oh, wow. I'm holding down. I held down. I held down and then pressed R1. Square, 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 hold over in R1.
I have no idea how to do that. Good job, Mr.
You want me
Miyagi.
to show you it?
No, it's okay.
Well, it makes sense that I would get the first since I am the sensei, Miyagi. Oh my gosh.
Alright, here we go. Final match.
Alright, Luke.
Martin, Mr. Silver paid us a lot of money. You won't be making it to the final round unharmed. Haha.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
they try to sabotage Daniel.
wow, they try to get him before he even gets to the... He shouldn't have even entered the tournament. He already did the tournament previously.
Alright.
I don't understand. Usually when somebody taunts you to do something like that, it's they want. It's not for your benefit. Usually it's like they're the ones taunting you to do it. They're their benefit. They're the only ones who would benefit from you doing the tournament again. You certainly wouldn't.
Well, they were also betting on Daniel to lose, so they were going to try to make a lot of money.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's pretty messed up. It always has so many people against him. Poor Danielson.
Poor Daniel-san. Bye-bye.
He is
Whoops! Mr. Miyagi!
walking the path of the lone hero. The lone wolf. Danielson.
Yeah, but then they, because of the YouTube video, they changed Daniel for when he came back as an adult. They made Johnny look like the underdog, and they made Daniel look like the bully who learned martial arts to beat people up.
I don't really like that, because...
Oh, they changed it as the show went on.
That gets rid of the whole idea of the whole fucking in the movie. I don't like that.
I think you would like the show. It's really funny. And also, like, I mean, Daniel has a really big role in it. And you get to see Daniel's family and stuff like that. Of course, Mr. Miyagi had passed away a long time ago, so they, you know, they say the reason why Daniel became aloof is because Mr. Miyagi was gone. Yeah.
Didn't have Mr. Miyagi to keep him in line.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought I was in the same area of these, or same line. I thought I was in line with the bow staff girl, but I wasn't.
Nope. It's okay. Gosh darn it. Stupid game.
Stupid corn dog.
What? Oh, I got kidney punched, and I don't appreciate that. The crane technique to your face.
I'm holding my hands like I'm ready to fight, I guess. Like, I don't know. My hands are weapons.
It is weird, though. Like, when I see Mr. Miyagi's style, I do think of Chinese Kung Fu. Don't think of karate.
I mean...
Daniel has a karate stance. Mr. Miyagi with his open palms, it's like Tai Chi or something like that.
I mean, in history, I mean, China and Japan did exchange a lot of information between each other.
Oh, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, it's not... They should have done, like, a Japanese style of... Sometimes it felt like the Karate Kid was kind of like Asian stereotypes. Because Pat was Japanese-American, he wasn't, like...
He wasn't Chinese.
No, he wasn't a Japanese. No.
Well, I don't know what kind of styles they have of martial arts in Japan.
I do. But again,
I wouldn't actually know the difference.
It wasn't until the 90s until different types of martial arts made its way over here.
Oh, yeah.
Karate was the big one because of people like Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
And if you were skilled enough, then Jeet Kune Do from Bruce Lee, you could take that in, I think it was Los Angeles and New York City.
Oh, wow.
But for the most part, like, they only had things like Muay Thai, kickboxing, karate. In the late 90s, we started to have more Taekwondo. Jiu-Jitsu was very common in the 80s.
Maybe they practiced Tai Chi in both countries, or something. Because some of the... I mean, just like, I don't know, forget it. Like, I thought some of the philosophies they have in Japan, also they have, some people have those in Japan as well, like they have some of the same ideas or something. I don't know.
They have a type of, like, chi-based martial arts in Japan, but it's not Tai Chi, it's something else.
Okay.
Rice balls! Mr. Miyagi!
Yeah?
You need the help.
Rice balls. Thank you, thanks. Now I'm gonna have to watch.
Bags.
I don't even know where I could even watch this movie.
Amazon. No, it might be on Netflix. I don't know. Oh.
Darn it.
So they're acting like for the first time ever that a Devil May Cry anime is releasing next year. But there was a Devil May Cry anime that released like 10 years ago.
Yeah, wasn't it that M-rated Devil May Cry anime?
Oh yeah, this new one's going to be pretty intense, but Johnny Young Bosch is playing Dante.
Or was I thinking Castlevania? No, that was Devil May Cry.
Yeah, there was a Devil May Cry anime years ago. It was 2012, I think. It was
M-rated.
It was pretty cool. It was very short though. Yeah. So this new one is another Capcom production that's based on the events of Devil May Cry 3.
Okay, this person is kicking me in the face repeatedly. Oh my gosh.
It's a karate tournament. Of course you're gonna get kicked in the face.
Wow.
Mr. Miyagi!
I Thanks for talking to me about random stuff, Daniel. So I'm dead.
Mr. Miyagi's fine. Lady with bow staff.
Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate that when they pretend like it's the first time ever.
Yeah. Well, that's not the weird thing. The voice of Nero, Dante's nephew, Johnny Young Bosch, is now the voice of Dante.
Weird.
I mean, he is playing a younger Dante, because it's like, the first Devil May Cry anime they had took place, like, during the events of Devil May Cry 1 and 2.
Dante, oh my god.
Yeah, he doesn't sound very good either. It sounds like Johnny Young Bosch playing Dante.
Wow.
And that'll come out April of 2025.
What happened to the voice actor that plays Dante?
He got canceled.
Why did he get canceled?
He stood up for Vic Mignogna. He and Vic were friends, so...
So all it takes is for you to say, I don't think you guys are treating somebody right, and then you also get canceled?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, what kind of universe are we living in?
But yeah, that's what happened to Dante. The Dante actor got fired from Capcom.
But I thought people said
ago.
that Johnny Young Bosch was a friend of Vic Mignogna.
Yes, he is. But he's never been outspoken for Vic. Johnny's a sweetheart, though. Johnny's one of the nicest voice actors in our industry. He's a good guy.
I don't understand how you... Just... So what, like somebody says an opinion they don't like and then they just randomly fire them?
Yep.
Even though they're the classic voice of Dante?
Well, I mean, it happened during the cancel culture years, and Japan still hasn't... Or rather, not Japan, Capcom of America. Capcom Japan got... Technically, he was canceled during Devil May Cry 5's release, but Capcom kept him around because he was older Dante. Their argument now is, well, it's because Dante is like 17 years old, so we need an actor with a younger style voice, so it'd be Johnny.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason they decided on that.
There's been a couple voices of Dante, actually. There's been, to my knowledge, there's been 3 Dantes. Ow.
I don't know. It just... How is that actor supposed to get work then?
He works with Vic's animation studio now, I believe. Well, and Vic's fans been buying a lot of anime projects that Vic has been doing, so their little studio's doing really well in Texas. They mostly only do anime dubs of like movies. Uh-oh.
I was wondering where it was.
How the heck? This is freaking easy mode, man! What is going on? Getting washed! You guys seeing this? Holy crap!
Yeah.
This is insane.
I'm seeing it.
The balancing of this is just nuts. Look.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go back to being like Asian girl, Tomiko.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think Miyagi's too slow.
Yeah.
I can't believe I barely survived that.
I feel like it's like voice acting just seems to be a huge thing with the politics of like a cheerleading squad or something where it's like, oh, Susie doesn't like Megan, so we're gonna cancel her.
Yeah,
it's
but
like, it's so weird.
Cancel culture is
like, are you 17 years old?
Cancel culture is losing its momentum though. So I mean, I'm sure like the Dante actor will be back someday because the guy who created Devil May Cry likes the American voice of Dante. This is an anime where Dante is like 17 years old.
I honestly don't have any hope for America at all. Like, I just think it's on its way downhill. I mean, the fact that it's gotten this bad, there's no hope for it to get any better. I just don't think things can improve.
Well, there's another big game that's going to fail this year called Dragon Age. There's going to be a lot of flops this year. Indie games are actually making a killing right now. There are a lot of indie games that are doing really well. because they don't interject nonsense into it. So indie games are making a
I think there's
killing.
a lot of American people that work hard, like at banks and hospitals and stuff. But I mean, like with the media and stuff, it's just terrible.
For everything, darling, there's a season, and the times are changing for the better. Wow, they couldn't have one character be Barnes. That's crazy.
So what is the character that Barnes plays?
Barnes is a friend of Johnny's.
Wait, Johnny is a character in the game, right? Or
Yeah,
the movie?
Johnny Lawrence.
Oh.
Johnny had a whole crew of people that showed up. Ow. Oh my gosh. You can't even get... You can't... Look at this. Like, there's a sea of people. How do they expect you to... Wow.
I have no idea.
There's a freaking sea of people. How are we supposed to level up? That's easy mode. Let's try, even I don't know.
Oh, you don't have hope for Japan? I don't have hope for Japan, Ms. Amber, since Sony has a monopoly when it comes to anime. Interesting. Buying Crunchyroll and Funimation, says Sienna.
Yeah, they bought Funimation and basically closed Funimation, and it's just Crunchyroll now.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason they bought it is because Warner Brothers dumped it, because Warner Brothers was trying to turn a profit, so they sold Crunchyroll. When Warner Brothers had Crunchyroll, it was better, though. What are we gonna do? I don't even know how to do this. I don't think Mr. Miyagi's gonna work.
Well, I guess there's hope for us all then. I mean, there's gotta be something good that happens. I mean, there's a lot of really great people in the chat right now, so there must be some hope for the world.
How does the music keep getting, like, louder and softer?
I don't know.
I've lowered the music several times. Keep getting wrecked.
I don't know.
I don't think we can do this stage. I think we need to go back and level up.
Okay.
I really think you should go back to Japanese girl.
It doesn't matter to me. Like, I'll be whoever you think I should be.
Because I think she's faster.
She is faster, but I just didn't think she was in this part of the
No,
movie.
she's not. She's not in this part of the movie.
I mean, I don't actually have any problem with the other girl. I was just in a bad mood yesterday.
I mean, she's fast too, but Miyagi is just... The problem I have with this level is the characters just come by so quickly. Let's go back and beat Chosen, because we get some good experience from Chosen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back here.
Well, I guess we'll just talk to that one person and see if we're doing that other stream tonight, and then if we are, then I'll have to...
I've been trying to get a hold of them. Like, I've been trying to get a hold of them for quite a while.
Ah, that's true. That's probably true, James. My theory is that there are far more good people than bad, but the bad people are just really loud. Yep. That's probably very true, James. That's probably actually really accurate.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any VIP tonight, because I made a ultimate tab, and I asked people, and that was over an hour ago. There's still nothing there, so it's probably gonna be Powerpuff Girls tonight, or
oh, but he said he wanted Friday, right?
Right,
or...
but he's not here.
Okay, honey.
I have to get an acknowledgement before I do anything. Otherwise, like, you know, he even said, I prefer for Amber to do it live so I can help her, because if you did an upload of it...
Right,
yeah.
Right, so
if he doesn't...
I could do a little at his name.
I did.
On the community tab?
Yeah.
Oh, and he didn't even respond?
No. I contacted him on Twitter last night. I added him on Twitter and said, hey, I sent a DM.
Maybe he's working late or something.
I don't know.
Maybe he's not around. Maybe he's unavailable today.
Alright guys, we're gonna do the end of Karate Kid 2 again, because Chosen has some decent experience.
Did that help at all?
Yeah.
It did?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it's not as tingly and painful anymore. It was
yeah,
was
that's
really...
supposed to help you with the getting rid of anything that would be in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to help disinfect that.
Could you sit a little closer because you're not really popping up?
Yeah.
Because you have a kind of a mousy little voice.
I know, it comes and goes. Some days when I'm in a really hyper mood, my voice is loud, and then 90% of the time it's not loud. So, I have to say, I'm sorry about making you switch your lightsaber color and stuff when you were playing Jedi Survivor.
Why? I don't care.
Because, like, I don't like switching my lightsaber color. I just prefer just blue the whole time.
No, you wanted to see different lightsaber colors. It didn't bother me.
I know, but it would be annoying, like, if people, you know, like, people, I mean, I'm not annoyed when people ask me to change it, but people are always like, is there another color you want? And I just I tried all the colors, and I was like, I don't want orange, because it looks more like red, like I'm a Sith. I don't really want purple, because I tried it once, but it's just kind of gimmicky, and only Mace Windu has purple and a few other people.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I don't really want green. I just like, I don't know, I just like blue. It's just like, it's kind of weird if he keeps changing his lightsaber color, then it's actually inaccurate, because a Jedi wouldn't keep making a new lightsaber every day. They would just make one and stick with that.
Yeah.
It would become completely unrealistic that they would actually change their lightsaber color, except for like Luke did, but he's an exception. Well, actually, no, he was using he created his own lightsaber.
He created his own lightsaber. They said the reason why they had it be green is because it was like close to, I forget, like George Lucas had a whole reason for it. It was kind of like a different type of lightsaber that we saw with Obi-Wan. It wasn't as hopeful anymore, and it was like in a balance between dark and...
Yeah.
It was supposed to represent the son of Darth Vader.
Yeah, the green is more like...
Also, I mean, Luke wore black the whole movie, so...
I always feel like green represents, like... I mean, even when you, like...
There was supposed to be a whole dichotomy thing to it.
Well, I don't know what it represents for George Lucas, but in a lot of, like, fantasy novels and stuff, green always represents magic. Like, green represents, like, powerful magic. Like, Maleficent has green magic. So it's like, you know, it's just, like, basically very powerful. Whereas I always think of blue as, like, purity and hope and stuff like that. So that's why I like blue for Cal.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, that's what I think Luke was, like, showing he was a very powerful Jedi, but I don't really know what they said it was representing in that.
I don't know.
Yeah, so, I mean, I didn't want to give Cal a pink lightsaber. And as much as I always wanted to see what a white lightsaber looked like, I was like, well, it's not really what he would wear, though. He wouldn't have a white lightsaber.
Give this man a poncho.
He actually made a line in that, like, either today or yesterday's stream where they asked him something about his, like, attire, like, oh, you're not wearing the robes, and he was like, I prefer ponchos. I was like, oh, I see what they were doing there.
It's a meme,
yeah. And I also don't change his hairstyle at all, because I feel like that's kind of weird.
Oh, I liked changing his hairstyle. He looked pretty good with the Luke Skywalker haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Whoops.
this girl is really good. She reminds me of, yeah, you said like Michelangelo. She plays like Michelangelo. With the nunchucks.
Kind of, yeah. So speaking of turtles, there's 2 turtle stuff happening this year. So October 18th is when the new Nickelodeon Turtles game will drop. I believe it's made by Game Mill. It actually looks pretty good, though.
Honestly, they make some good games, but like this one, the hit detection is way off.
And then 2 new characters will be added at the end of the year to that Ninja Turtles game we looked at this summer that was a roguelike game that you and I finished.
Honestly, yeah, you can keep talking.
Oh, I don't know who the characters are. I think somebody said they're rumored that Casey and April will be the playable characters.
Oh, and
with an all-new story.
What game was that?
The roguelike game that we did like 6 or 7 episodes for.
Wait, that was made by Game Mill?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that was made by somebody else, and they're gonna add more content to that game. Oh my god.
Yeah, they weren't planning on it before, but it sold really well on consoles, so they're working on a whole new story.
I like to think that we contributed a tiny bit to that.
I'd like to think though too, because we were talking to developers. So.
I mean, we streamed a lot, and right when it came out, and a lot of people were in our chat asking about it. I wish we would get paid for every person that buys a game watching our stream, but...
I wish we could become consultants. We'd make games better.
Probably, honestly, because, like, we can tell the difference. Like, oh, this is... I mean, I'm surprised people haven't hired us to be like, hey, is this game playable or not? And then be like, honestly tell them, no, it's not, because you need to fix this.
So, speaking of DLC, next week we'll be looking at a little bit of DLC from 2 games. Zenless and the Terry thing in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, DLC Terry and Street Fighter. Even though we did actually play King of Fighters through.
We did play King of Fighters.
But
and the new King of Fighters game will be coming out in 2025.
The King of Fighters game that we played, the versus episodes didn't get very many views at all.
No.
I blame myself. I think I made the thumbnails look stupid. Too much red or something.
No, you didn't do that. It was also like when it was after the whole shadow banning thing, so uploads didn't do well anymore. Like, we were getting more traction for uploads on Facebook than we were on YouTube.
Now we know that they don't do well, so we just do the best we can asking people.
Well, I mean, it's somebody was asking me this before. It's like, why don't you do as many uploads? It's like people don't watch them, and also, like, Amber and my time frame to record and upload is like literally 5 or 6 in the morning.
We also wait until the ones we upload to get views.
That too.
I mean, we can't keep uploading, and if every single upload is getting 3 views,
yep,
it's a waste of time. That's what we were asking for the Terry thing, or the King of Fighters. We did 3 King of Fighters. We did Panda versus that one girl who was Panda's friend. We did King of Fighters. Wait, I'm thinking Tekken. Oh, we did Tekken too. That didn't get a lot of views either.
We've done Tekken, we've done Multiverses, we've done all kinds of stuff.
People wanted to see Panda versus Bear. And then we did, in that one fighting game, we did, the guy from Resident Evil.
No, people can read this. I've already done this. I'm just trying to level up our characters so we can beat the game.
So, yeah, I'm thankful to, like, James and a few other people for explaining this to me, that Mr. Miyagi was actually liked that guy's fiance. They both liked the same girl, but it was that guy's fiance, so he had to leave because it was dishonorable.
Yeah. Chosen. It was cool that the original actor of Chosen actually came back for the Cobra Kai series. So it's like, what's really cool about the Cobra Kai series is all these classic characters come back, and it's like a class reunion. Like when these actors, like behind the scenes, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And they're all so cool too.
Yeah, definitely.
They're all in their like 50s or 60s now, but it's nice to have the characters come back and continue their stories. Chosen is so chill now compared to when you last saw him in Karate Kid 2.
Oh wow, okay, because he was really not
I mean, he tried to kill Daniel-san.
Oh right, this is Chosen, yeah.
So
the
Chosen.
Actual actor from the movie
is
back in the show?
Well, he reprised his role for the end of the 3rd season. I haven't seen any more of Ow.
Yeah, I mean, like, it makes sense. Like, honor is such a huge thing in, like, China and Japan. Even in my family, with my grandfather from China, had lived most of his life in China, it was like a huge, like, there was a lot of certain things that, like, were supposed to be done a certain way, just because he was from that culture.
Well, I'm noticing that your character moves a lot faster now than Miyagi did. Like, you died a lot with Miyagi, but you're not really.
Yeah, I feel like the hit detection is actually not even a huge problem with this girl. Like, if you play as her the whole time as Kamiko, the hit detection isn't even that hard, because she swings her arms, so it actually hits people on several planes above and below her, and in front and back of her, so she has such a wide range that the hit detection isn't really a problem.
There's nothing here. They just kind of stand there.
Completely beat up.
He's always beat up. Daniel always gets his butt kicked. Like every movie, he always has a black eye, like he's Rocky.
Yeah.
Wait, they gave her shorts? She's not. They always do this. They're like, we're showing too much leg.
Censorship.
We have to give her shorts on top of that, even though it doesn't even match her dress. There we go. No legs. Legs are forbidden.
We need to censor the ankles on all the women because that could cause people to stumble as well.
Put on thigh highs and Spanx at the same time. Yeah, there you go. No skin. I don't know what to do. Like, we can try that level again, or not. The chosen level was actually kind of short. Let's go with try the finale again, or we could try to beat. Let's see if we're strong enough to beat All Valley on normal. Let's see.
He always wins in some Hail Mary move, says James. Yeah.
Hail Mary move being the crane kick. Whoa!
I seem to remember it was an arranged marriage, but Miyagi loved. Oh, but the person and Miyagi loved one another. Aww. If legs are forbidden, how can people walk? I don't know the eyes.
We don't know.
It's like, you used to have church ladies bother you about stuff. Now you have people on Twitter that don't even go to church, and they're like harassing people about what kind of skin is being shown, when it's like
Puritans.
It's like, I don't even know where their angle is coming from at this point.
Ankle!
Well, no, I meant like what is their angle? But yeah, she's not actually showing her ankles, so it's completely
But you can see her
fine.
Spanx from here.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean,
nope,
it doesn't. I mean,
can't
it
show
doesn't.
legs.
I mean, you could just actually make it so her skirt is like, you could just, I mean, if you really, I mean, if it was me and I was wearing this and someone had a problem, you could just bobby pin that slit closed a little bit. I mean, you just put a little paper, what is that thing called?
Paper
What
clip?
is that, the clip that...
Hairpin?
No, that clip that you put in, like, where you used to clip, like, diapers closed and stuff.
I don't know.
It has that clip. Has a little clasp. Oh well. Safety pin! Put a safety pin on there, and then it'll close up your skirt. Just put it right above your knee and safety pin it. It would totally work. Fix that wardrobe problem.
Wardrobe issue.
Gosh.
So we're playing this on normal mode now because we're trying to level up our characters more, because I think we need to be a much higher level to face the finale.
I don't really think that a girl that's wearing socks with sandals is really like too raunchy. It's just her dress looks completely fine. I don't think she needed the shorts.
She's not even wearing a kimono, I don't think. It's kind of like a kimono, but not.
Yeah, she's wearing like an inspired look, I think.
It's what she wore at the spring festival, or the festival that Daniel and Mr. Miyagi attended.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. This is going to be a thing for the next 50 years of doing this.
You should see what they did to the characters in in the upcoming like Dragon Quest remake. Like they completely ruined Toriyama's art design by like drawing this one warrior chick has like a bra, right? Like
yes.
it's like chest armor. So what they did is they're like, no bras allowed. So they put like an undershirt underneath the bra, but put the bra on top of it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. So they did that to all the girl warrior characters in the upcoming thing, the new Square game, and the Japanese gamers are furious. They're like, why? Toriyama's only been dead for like a few months, and you're taking his original designs and you're ruining them for the remake. It's like, what is your problem? And they're just like, well, we don't want to offend anybody. It's like, but you are offending people. You're offending people with your horrible designs.
Then you should just have it just be a shirt.
Exactly.
Why would you put the other thing on top of it?
Yeah, it's like because I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense. It's like they took stupid pills.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. That's stupid.
I mean, if they had a problem with like a bra like armor chest thing, what they could have done is like what they did with Taki in Soul Calibur, is give her like a full like bodysuit and then put the armor pieces on top.
Yeah, if it was like a bodysuit, though.
Yeah.
If it looked... So it has to look good. Like, it has to actually look, like, fashionable.
Right.
Like, that's the problem, is they don't make it look good. That's what I didn't like about what they did to Tifa, where they just put a black shirt under everything she was wearing. Didn't make any sense. It was like, that doesn't even look good. Like, if she's wearing a white shirt, and you put a black shirt under it, wouldn't you just put another white shirt or put white lace under her shirt? Why would she add... If she's wearing white on top, you would put another white shirt under it. You wouldn't put black.
Oh, and if you guys are wondering why we haven't beat the game yet, we have to grind because we can't beat the final level. So Amber and I are trying to make our characters stronger by replaying on a harder difficulty on a previous stage to see if we get more experience.
Yeah, you know what's really frustrating is these people spend a long time designing the clothes to look really pretty and stuff on the girls, and then people just put this random t-shirt just slapped over it. It's just like completely ruining it. It's like splashing paint on the Mona Lisa or something. It's completely ruining the whole design that was worked on. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's a little weird. But that's why I like sprite-based games, is because for the most part, like, the characters look great.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they made this game 3D? The characters' faces would be all spread.
Maybe this is what she was wearing in the movie. I don't know. Maybe she wore the shorts.
No, she didn't wear the shorts.
So I played on the tennis team, and we had skirts. We had to wear shorts under our skirts.
But we didn't see that. You never saw her underwear. She was just wearing the kimono thing.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't. I mean, it's not one of those movies.
Exactly. So the fact that we never saw that in the movie, I mean, you know, it wouldn't have happened in the game. Could do what they used to do in the game. You want to know what the censorship we had in the 90s when games came to America?
Like blurred out, or
you would either blur it out, or you would add like a black shadow so people wouldn't be able to see.
Like Princess
so
Peach.
it would look tasteful.
Like Princess Peach, when you see, like, when people are trying to tilt her around in Smash Brothers and stuff, she has like a pink shadow under her skirt.
Yep.
You can't see anything. It goes all the way down to her knees.
So there's a type of tasteful censorship that you can do.
That doesn't look bad.
Right. We always used to call it, like with Melee and stuff, the black hole thing, because some people would try to take a sneak peek of like under the girls' skirts, and you would see like this black void that doesn't go anywhere. It's just like this black faded thing.
Yeah, because they knew people were gonna...
Yeah, Sakurai knew. He's like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how it could have been done. Like, if her skirt in the game flipped up, it would have just been a shadow or something.
Exactly.
It doesn't... Yeah, the shorts thing is kind of stupid.
And they're so long, too. It's like, it's not just like, oh, you know, wearing like 80s shorts.
Whoop. It's not really...
Aha! Now my goal is, I hope, because we're playing this on normal, we'll be able to beat the dude we couldn't beat before, and also we'll gain like 2 levels so we can complete the finale. Because what we're showing you guys and gals is you do have to grind. If you do not grind, you will not beat the game. Because the final level is kind of intense. Like right now, because Amber and my characters are stronger, like the sea of people is not destroying us.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, like, people don't understand that, like, what art is, like, about it. I mean, and look at think of the posters of, like, for instance, you know, Princess Leia in the movie, like, Star Wars A New Hope, her dress. Her slit was never that high as it was in all the promotional art. It was never that high in the movie, anywhere near like that.
Nope.
Then in all the promotional art, they put the slit to her dress extremely high and made her legs sticking out and everything. It was just to sell the movie. Her leg was not out like that in the movie whatsoever.
Nope.
But people didn't care. It was just like it was just art of the character. People are just way over the top, like, weird about things today. They take it very seriously. I mean, I'm sure Carrie Fisher could have said it back in the day. Oh, that's not how high my slit was. How dare you? She probably didn't have a say in it. They were probably like, well, this is how we're selling the movie, so this is what you signed up for.
Pretty much. Well, you seem to be holding your own, okay?
Kind of reminds me of when I was in show choir, like some of the girls protested. They were like, oh, I don't like the length of my skirt, it's above the knee, and our you know, choir directors or whatever, they were like, well, this is what our outfits are like. You can either be in the choir or you can quit. This is what the outfits are. Up to you. I mean, that's how I'm used to.
They were complaining about the being short,
yeah.
or
yeah,
like...
some of the girls thought their skirt, because it was above their knee, they thought it was too short.
Ah.
And they thought because they were on stage dancing that, just, you know, there's always some girls like that, you know. Like
And this was the show choir, right?
Yeah, like in high school, they just felt uncomfortable because they weren't used to wearing anything above their knee or something. And they were like, well, you can either quit the choir or you can wear this skirt. Everyone's wearing the same thing. I mean, that's how it used to be. Like, even when I was in that Miss America pageant for a little bit for my town, some of the girls were like, I don't want to do the swimsuit thing. And they were like, well, you're either doing the swimsuit thing or you're quitting the contest. And then they had to decide, am I going to do it or not? It's just like in the early 2000s and the 90s and stuff, it wasn't like, now today, like, girls get online and they complain, oh, I feel like I'm being, like, you know, I feel like people are, I don't know the word they use anymore, you know, I don't know, I can't remember the word, but they just feel like, you know, whatever, and you didn't even allowed to complain. I mean, I'm sure in a lot of these movies and stuff where women were wearing whatever, you know, I'm sure Carrie Fisher with her, like, outfit she had for Return of the Jedi, I'm sure she didn't have a choice. It was like, wear this or you're fired. If you're fired, then you have to pay back your contract with, you know.
We gotta fight this fool. Hopefully we can beat him. Remember we had to play him on easy last time, so this was like after several hours, like our characters are a little bit stronger, so hopefully we can beat Johnny.
Yeah.
Don't know. It looks like we're doing more damage to him than we did before. Ah! But he still has that annoying, like, kick from, like, Street Fighter. That does an insane amount of damage. That thing is so broken. That is a cool super move you have. Ow. We both have 3 lives. Ow.
I think, like, things were just better in the world before people could complain about everything on Twitter.
It's called first world problems. Oh!
Before you could complain on Twitter, you know, you just had to suck it up and do whatever you were told. And that's just how life was. Now everyone can talk about every small problem they
He's
have.
still busted! Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Like, he's still mopping the floor with us, even though, like, I mean, this needs balancing. Like, this is insane.
It's okay. Fight him for me, what's his name? I mean, Danielson.
I was trying to do the rain kick. See how he bows?
Yeah.
We got him. This better be worth a lot of experience. No, he's stealing the trophy!
Yeah.
Nope, still didn't level up.
Oh, wow, that's interesting, Miss Deanna says. In Nier, if you look up the girl's skirt, then she curses at you and beats you up. Oh, wow. Yeah, she was completely covered up. Exactly, Miss Deanna. Yeah. Oh, yeah, your parents, yeah, didn't like Dungeons and Dragons because they thought it was, yeah, evil. Yeah, definitely, Miss Deanna. I mean, everyone's allowed to their opinion. I mean, if people don't feel comfortable with something, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, exactly, James. They thought they were being, I can't remember the word that people use. exploiting or whatever. Whatever the word, like some of the actresses said recently, like that used to be Marvel actresses, they said that they didn't like any of the outfits they were put in, like years after they got famous. They were like, well, I didn't want to be this.
Yeah, but their costumes were way more conservative than they were in the comics at the time.
Yeah.
So, like, I like the movie costumes for most of the MCU stuff. They did a pretty good job, but they were very tame in comparison to what were available in the comics and what comic fans knew.
I mean, I can understand. I think it's more the fans. I think if the fans get, you know, like, look at, you know, I think it's the interviewers, like, with, you know, people like Scarlett Johansson and stuff. I think it's insane interviews that, you know, just interview them about weird stuff. Like, Scarlett Johansson used to say that, you know, the whole thing, instead of interviewing her about her career or her acting technique or anything like that, they would always interview her about her workout technique so that she looks that good. And it's all about how she looks. In every interview is about her looks. So, yeah, I mean, it was super, I mean, I would have been offended too. I mean, because, like, it's like they're implying that all she is what she looks like. Mm-hmm. So that I can understand how after years of that she would feel frustrated.
Understandable. I
understand what she's saying, but, I mean, in reality, like you said, her outfit actually wasn't that bad compared to the comics. Mm-hmm. I think if people hadn't been weird about it, I think her outfit would have been fine. I think it's the way people treated her over the years that made her upset. Because I got the same thing too when I used to do a lot of vlogs and stuff where people would talk to me weird, and it made me not want to do vlogs anymore because it was like, why are people talking to me like this? It's weird. Yeah, so I can understand where she's coming from.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that this, like, very, like, loose bun in my hair would actually stay in place through all this fighting, but okay. From somebody who's had to, like, wrap my hair up like this playing soccer and stuff, it does not stay up very long when you were doing, like, extensive physical activity, like jumping around like this. Your hair is gonna fall out very quickly unless you have it, like, spray painted.
Right.
Or, like, hairspray. Unfortunately, all the girls on my soccer team had hairspray, but I did not. So my hair would constantly fall out when I was on the field. That was annoying.
Whoops.
I mean, my hair wasn't falling out. I mean, it was falling out of the ponytail.
Right. Whoops. I still don't understand how we build up our super move in this. I know when we can use our super move, but I don't know how to build it up. It's just like punching people or hitting certain requirements. I never really know for sure. The game seems to be very nice to you, giving you your super move like
I really think this is the best character in the game. Like, you should play as her and then you'd see how easy. Like, I honestly think you would have an S rank every time if you play as this character. I honestly think you should try her just to test it out, and I'll play as Danielson. I honestly think you would be really good with this character.
Oh, we have to take down the barrier. Look how strong the barrier is. It's stronger than most bosses. That's insane.
Yeah, it's just a small plank of wood. I mean, we could literally just duck under that.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even understand why we would need to even break that. We could just hop over it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really understand the point. Like, it's kind of illogical. It's illogical, Captain.
It's weird.
Good job, Danielson.
Yes, I beat
you
up.
Don't even. Yeah, you don't even need to save this Japanese girl, Yumiko, because she's literally taking care of herself so much.
Link, you don't do. Link, you're gonna get stuck,
Link,
buddy.
What are you doing?
Don't do that. You're gonna get stuck. What? Here I was thinking we were gonna beat the game like pretty easily, but not. I mean, it's good to go back and grind a little bit. Also, people can see some of the stages we did yesterday that they couldn't hear us. So...
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What is it, buddy?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, they won't. Well, we don't have that. For some reason.
Right now. What is it expensive to do that, love? Need some help?
No, I'm just thinking about that.
Oh, yeah. It happened a little bit during the umbrella thing, too.
No.
Well...
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. You would think like all the levels we've gathered that the character would be able to heal faster, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
I try.
Oh, here I am.
It's when you have like these sea of characters appear that it's kind of irritating. Like I can't think of many beat 'em ups like this where it has so many characters on the screen that you can't deal with them.
There's more characters than Dynasty Warriors.
It feels like it, yeah.
But it's supposed to be a beat 'em up. Like what? What's happening?
At the most, like maybe 4 or 5 characters, but the fact that you can get like 10 or
It's like
something,
they just
it's
spammed.
yeah.
And
It's
they're
like,
all the same looking. Like everyone has the same. They're exactly clones of each other.
But even I think River City Girls has like a better balance of characters that come and attack you. It's just like easily like if you throw so many people at you, yeah, you can't defend yourself because it's just a sea of people.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
If you make one, that's a problem with this game is like you make one mistake and you don't hit someone one time and it, you know, someone's coming at you. There's 7 other people coming behind them. Suddenly they hit you, then the next guy hits you, the next guy hits you, and you try to get up and you're just constantly punched every time you get up. It's like
It's just there's too many characters on the screen at once that you can't. That's what makes the game kind of unfair sometimes. Is it's like, yeah, the game has its problems, but also basically you get ganged up by like more characters than you're used to appearing on in a beat 'em up.
I feel like you have to like grind for like 5 hours to even be able to like really get through this game on your own or something.
Well, by the time we finish this game, it'll be like 2 streams, 4 hours. So in order to beat the game, even on easy, yeah, we had to grind, which is insane. You had to grind on easy to complete the final level. That is crazy.
I guess Otaku won't get through this game.
Otaku? You mean Kotaku?
Oh, yeah.
They're not otakus. They always badmouth.
Sorry, it's okay.
They always make fun of Asian culture. There, it's yours.
I thought that was their whole purpose of being before, was to promote Asian culture.
That's what their thing was, yeah, back in the day.
Weird.
They were an import company. They would talk about imported games and anime and stuff that wasn't available in America. That was the whole point of the website. Yep. I knew people there.
No, it's like their whole reason. And they used to promote Asian culture, now they harass Asians.
Yup! Exactly.
They become...
Yep, they make fun of. They're like, how dare this Japanese game have fan service? It's like.
When people say stop Asian hate, then what they should really stop is Kotaku.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
They hate on Asian developers. That's their whole reason for being.
Yep. That's true.
Oh my gosh.
You were not wrong.
Next time they have that hashtag, I'm gonna @ Kotaku.
You're a very smart girl, Amber.
Thanks. At least I have something.
A lot going. Oh. Did I die? No. I'm still going. Ah, I died.
Oh gosh.
I mean, we have plenty of lives, but. Oh. One thing I've noticed when I hit like level 12 or something, it gave me 4 lives in total.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Yeah, so I mean, having a lot of lives is how you kind of survive in this game. Ow. Oof.
Yeah.
Man, look at how far he punted you like you were a football.
Yeah,
That's insane.
My character is very light, I think.
No, it's just like the sheer. Look at that. I wouldn't
he
punted like
punted
a
you too.
football. Yeah! Whoops, you're dying. I can't bring you back.
It's fine. I mean, I've been trying to be really nice to this game, but I'm really trying not to criticize the things that I don't need to criticize. But I do feel like the cutscenes, the character models look very different than the way they look in the game. But I understand, like it's expensive to make a game like this, so you can't always get the cutscenes to look exactly like you want.
I don't think it's expensive to make a game like this. I mean, why are they only having you level up once though? That's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe it didn't beat up as many guys. Well, I mean, I think you have to pay more if your art looks better on the cutscenes. Like,
I don't know. You wanna try the Japanese stages again, but like on normal mode, so we keep like leveling up. Because I think I need to be at least level 15 to beat the game. I think you should be at least a level 12.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can do that one.
Sorry this is taking so long, but I have a feeling like the G.I. Joe game you and I are going to go through because we're really good at beat 'em ups. The G.I. Joe game next week is... I need to get the other PlayStation 3 controller working because the PlayStation 3 controllers are so comfortable.
I'm really dreading playing that game because...
I mean, they didn't fix it.
Scarlett's kick looks terrible the last time we played it, and if her kick still looks like that, I'm just... Link, stop! Los Angeles. Don't worry, Mr. Miyagi.
Miyagi fell in love with girl, was arranged by her parents. She marries someone else, Miyagi's best friend. When Sato find out, he challenged Miyagi to fight to save his honor. Never fought. Left Okinawa forever. Time to fight. There's Chosen! Chosen's hanging out there. Hey, what's up? Meeting you guys at the airport. Blah, blah, blah. We're all friends.
I mean, that would be really hard if you had, like, an arranged marriage, but the person loves somebody else.
What I don't understand is...
It's a tough situation.
Can somebody explain to me why Chosen, like, went crazy? He was nice to Daniel's son in the beginning. Why did Chosen go crazy? Is it because Daniel and him both like the same girl? Did it repeat, like, what happened with Mr. Miyagi and Sato? See, I don't remember why Chosen went crazy.
Maybe Daniel is just oozing like that.
He's got that Riz?
that charm. Yeah, Riz or whatever it is. Like, all the ladies are just, like, super attracted to Danielson for some reason, even though it's, like, this tiny person.
Tiny guy who's very average. He's just your average day guy, average day American. You can't even, like, when you see him fight in the Karate Kid 2, he's so much outmatched by, like, real martial artists.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when he fights Chosen and some of these other people, Chosen, like, he can really fight well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting, Luke.
I would argue that Burt Ward from the 60s, the guy who played Robin in the Adam West Show, knew more martial arts than Daniel LaRusso.
Well, I guess the heart wants what it wants. I mean, people can't... I guess the girls, they don't know what it is with Daniel. They just like him for some reason.
And guys, we're doing some grinding. That's what's happening right now. We're finishing this game today, so we have to do the thing. And then it's back to Ace Attorney tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, like, sometimes, like, it's just, like, the way a movie or show is written. It's, like, the whole point of the show or movie is supposed to be, like, you're supposed to relate to the main character. Like, oh, they're gonna be super, like, you know, everyday person, and then an everyday guy gets all these ladies for randomly. It's like an anime or something where there's a harem. They just like the guy no matter what for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of, like, the girl equivalent of that is the Twilight series. Where she's supposed to be a very average, shy girl, and then this really hunky, like, vampire randomly is, like, obsessed with her for no reason. And she has all these vampire friends that are obsessed with her for no reason. Like, she's just completely average. And that's the whole point of the Twilight movies, is to make average girls feel that they could be also someone that vampires would be obsessed with.
Well, the thing is, a lot of Japanese heroes don't like to stand out. They, like, I'm watching this one show, I'm finally finishing up. Remember the guy who had the two kids who hang out with him? Like, he adopts these two children that are super OP. And they help him get stronger just by, like, being around them. Like, because they're just so, like, stupidly strong.
Yeah.
So he does all these accomplishments that happen. He finds like these labyrinths to help these towns get better. He incorporates like earth cooking into their world and changes their cuisine. Like he took scallops and he added like butter and soy sauce to something which was normal for Japanese people.
Right.
And it caused this huge uproar in the kingdom because not only was it so good, but no one ever thought of combining butter and this type of soy sauce that they use for a preservative.
Right.
And then he brought Jello to their world. Like he beat a slime, he froze it, he added food coloring to it, because in this world slimes are not poison. They're just, they're edible. Human can consume the slime. So he turned it into Jello, and these people are freaking out because they're like, "What is this substance? And how did you make this from slimes?" And there's all this stuff going on, and he's just like, every time people try to give him credit for stuff, he wants to be on the down low, and he's like, "Please don't say I'm the one that invented this stuff," and because I don't want, the thing that I don't like is people, hounding me and stuff like that. I just want to be left alone. Like he can't tell people that he was accidentally killed by this deity and brought to this world when he wasn't even supposed to schedule to come to that universe. It was an accident, so he doesn't mind being like super powerful, but he doesn't want people to know because he just wants to live his life and raise these kids.
Yeah. I mean, that's honestly, there's, I don't know, there's, maybe that is like a thing, maybe that's a thing that they do in Asian culture where they just want to be
well, there's some MCs that are like very stuck up and they're like, yes, you need to know all my accomplishments, but I'm just saying in this particular one, like he's a guy who just wants to be like, I don't want people to know about stuff because I just want to hang out in this world and go and do dungeons and get stronger and raise these kids and stuff like that. I don't want people to be hounding me like a celebrity and all this other stuff. I want to live off the grid.
Yeah. Well, the more people know about you, the more they bother you. It's better. Like people say, the less you share with people, the less you share of your personal life, the more freedom, the better your life is, because people can't harass you and bother you about things they don't know. Like if you tell, for instance, like say you're trying to start a restaurant or something, and you tell everyone, "Oh, I'm trying to start this restaurant."
Right.
You can have people like hounding you and being like, "You're never gonna do well at this restaurant. Oh, I can't believe you think you could do this." Then you can get people to basically get you feel down, and then you might stop before you even start doing it.
You need that.
Because they're not everyone who's going to comment on what you're doing in your life is going to be positive about it. So it's just easier to live life on the down low without people knowing. It's just much easier. Also, there's the whole jealousy factor. Like, people are really rude. If they know you've accomplished things, they can be really mean.
Yeah.
So you're actually less likely to have people hate you and be mean to you if people don't think you've accomplished anything. Like if they have low expectations of you, they're not gonna, say you're like, I don't know, I don't really know, but just.
What do you want?
People usually like think of Danielson, like they know he accomplished winning the tournament, right? Yeah. So now they're harassing him and they're trying to fight him and they're trying to pit themselves up against him. If they didn't know that he won the tournament, then they wouldn't be doing that to him. The whole reason is because they know he accomplished something. So now they're jealous of him. Now they have to try to measure up against him. So that's like his life would be a lot easier if nobody knew. If he wore a mask to the tournament and nobody knew who he was.
But the thing is, if that's true, like about in the Karate Kid 3, how he doesn't need to prove himself anymore and all this other stuff, then why does his character in Cobra Kai use all his past karate tournament wins to, you know, make his business and his commercials look so pretentious? Like,
well, I think it's just supposed to be. I don't think it's accurate to the original character. I mean, I think they're completely changing it.
I think they're changing it based on that YouTube video, yeah.
Yeah.
That went viral. Like,
I don't think that's how Danielson would act based
but
on what
it's
he was
because of
taught.
that YouTube documentary that guy made that got the original cast to see it and, you know, basically do their own show based on that premise.
Yeah, I think the show just doesn't take itself that seriously. I think Danielson was really doing like if he was trying to be stoic and like super like walk the path of a hero and be super like, you know, keep all his accomplishments to himself, he probably wouldn't be a car salesman at that point and do commercials.
That's true. Oof.
He'd be like Bruce Wayne, like sitting in a cave and not telling anyone that he bought like all this extra stuff. And maybe he'd be like a vigilante or something. I don't know.
Oops.
I don't know. Not really.
No, I think you have the right idea, but yeah, in the third movie, from what we can get from the story, is Daniel doesn't want to fight anymore to prove something. He'll fight to defend himself, but
yeah,
he's not going to go and do the tournament anymore because he doesn't need to.
yeah.
Ow!
I mean, it's like I for reasons, it's like I follow a lot of like business sites on Twitter and stuff, and people always say online like it's better to be rich and not famous than famous and rich. It's actually better to be rich without anyone knowing how you accomplished it than to be famous, because people don't hound you then.
Oh, and when you guys were asking about something, Amber wasn't doing anything. Link climbs on you, and he likes to give you this weird hug. So he'll climb on you, and he'll put his little paws on you, and he'll push you down. And then he'll, like, just lie on you with his paws like that. And he likes that. Whereas Zelda will curl up on a little ball on you, but Link, he makes sure that he climbs onto your upper body, and then he rests his paws on your chest or something like that. So when I was saying, no, don't do that, it was like Link was climbing up on me, and he had his... because his claws are so sharp, I always worry that he's going to slash my throat. Because he's kind of a feral monster. So I get scared of him a little bit sometimes. They still haven't had you level up yet. This is crazy. I'm a level 15 now, so I've gone up a couple levels in comparison. But
I don't know, Luke. Maybe the second player can't level up, or maybe I'm just not very good.
No, you are very good because you've taken this character and you're almost up to a level 10 already.
Oh.
You're a stronger character than Mr. Miyagi. Now. Like, she is the second strongest character in the game now.
I like the Japanese background behind Danielson. It looks cool.
Yeah.
It's got little koi. I think those are koi fish or.
This is just dodge the pendulum thing. This is a fast way to level up.
Oops.
Patience while the pendulum swings at your face.
My character looks like way taller and larger than me.
I don't play NBA 2K5. Thank you for the invite though. Amber and I on occasion play the NFL game on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the NBA game came out recently, I think.
Yep. Oops. I love how it says big oops. No, Link, that's not a real pendulum. It's in the game. He's watching it, Amber. His little eyes are like going like back and forth. It's not real. Alright, let's do that one more time so you level up.
Okay.
Alright. No, we're not doing fighting dance right now, we're doing this again. Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
See, I think that if the sprites were this big too, because I noticed the sprites are smaller when you're actually in the game, because they have like this big open world environment, like the big scope, right? If the characters were this size, there wouldn't be the ability to have like 20 characters on the screen at once.
Right.
Plus, I always like it when the sprites are a little bigger.
It would be better if the sprites were this size.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually see the detail in like Yumiko's face.
Yep.
You can see her little eyelashes and stuff. You can't really see it when it's small like that.
Seriously? Alright, we'll do one more.
I seriously didn't level up.
You almost did. One more. We're gonna get you to level 10 at least before we tackle the final level again. That's the plan.
So, maybe Danielson should write a book about how to get the ladies, since every lady seems to like him.
Yeah, but he didn't end up marrying. Everybody thought he was gonna be with Yumiko. Like, they thought that his more mature relationship was with the girl from Okinawa compared to Allie, the girl that he met and she just leaves after the first movie. And they even mention Yumiko in the third movie because he doesn't have a relationship with a girl on screen. He has like a pen pal relationship where he's like writing with her and she's planning on coming to America to go to college or something.
Oh,
I think.
wow.
Right. But then he ends up meeting, if the Cobra Kai series, they completely abandon that. And he meets this girl in college or something like that. And she becomes his wife. Like someone who was basically a fan of his karate tournament thing. Kind of like Allie, but not. Not a damsel in distress. Because you hit level 10, you're called not a damsel in distress. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's kind of a long shot. I mean, she's probably younger, and it's like probably a lot for her to think about to come to America to go to college just for some guy named Danielson.
Probably.
Who she literally met when she was a teenager.
Let's try this again. Finale. You met Austin St. John a few days ago, Mr. Cheese? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's saying it was his birthday 3 days ago.
Oh.
Someone told me there are YouTube channels for cats, says James Andrew. Yeah, there are TV shows and YouTube channels for cats.
I
James.
watch when I do a couple things. When I make thumbnails at night, I either listen to game music or I have cat videos on in the background. And I put it on the TV and the cats like watch the other cats. Or sometimes I put an aquarium on the TV and the cats watch the
Yes!
aquarium.
They have YouTube channels where there's fish floating around that cats can watch. Yep.
He's giving me a little hug.
Or a great thing that cats also like watching, which we found out, is playing Assassin's Creed with the eagle.
With the bird, yeah.
with the hawk. Because the cats think the hawk is real.
I have to shuffle games around on our PlayStation because I have to record the next episode for James for Assassin's Creed 2. Alrighty, here we go. Final match. Amber's a level 10. I'm a level 15. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly, Miss Deanna. Yeah, the Twilight is kind of the relationship is a little bit toxic.
Amber, you have 4 lives now.
Okay,
you gained
awesome.
You gained an extra life. When you hit level 15, you gain another life. So before you only had 3 lives, now you have 4. So I think we can beat the game now. What is up with this? It like had me completely turned around. I couldn't even hit him. This is super annoying. Ow! I took that punch to the face like a freaking champ.
Ow. So yeah, this will help me since I have more lives.
I hope so. I just kind of want to beat this game and then erase it. Because I got to make room for Epic Mickey next week. Because people are like, what are you going to do Epic Mickey on? It's like PlayStation. Or maybe we'll do it on Xbox. It all depends where we have room. Doesn't matter to me.
I don't know. Oh, it just reminded me, speaking of, there's like kind of weird YouTube news about a YouTuber that kind of like tricked everybody.
Mr. Beast?
No.
Another YouTuber? Why all these YouTubers gotta be like so fake?
Well, I mean, the one YouTuber, they were making fun of him for, basically he was a YouTuber that ate food every, mukbang or whatever.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
So basically he had been gaining weight like every video to the point where after years people were just kept telling him like, oh, get some help, and like, you're killing yourself, you're destroying yourself, like these videos are making you unhealthy, and like, and then every time he would go on an interview, he'd be like, no, I don't think so. He's like, I don't really even know what salad is. I'm not gonna try that.
I don't know what salad is.
Like, he was like laughing it off and being like, what's lettuce? And like stuff like that. So like, basically he was acting very like, like, oh, you're not gonna get me to try a piece of broccoli or something. Which I'm sure he did know what broccoli was, because before he did this...
I loved your steamed broccoli.
Before he did this... Thank you, sweet pea. Before he did this whole thing where he did a lot of that, he actually used to be like a health vegetarian channel, actually, before. So he obviously knows what broccoli is.
Oh, he's thinking people don't remember when he was a vegetarian channel?
Well, no, it goes further than that. Basically, several months ago, he had a video pop up where he was like, very large. And then a few months later, he was randomly had dropped like over 150 pounds.
Wait. Was he wearing a fat suit?
No, he had been, he basically, what he had done is he had made all the videos when he was larger. And he was systematically uploading them, and during that whole time where he was uploading them, he was literally losing tons of weight. And then a few months later, when everyone was making fun of him on the internet and saying he was like, in bad shape and stuff, like a few months later it came out and he was randomly down like 100. He was like extremely thin. And he was like, I fooled you all. He did this weird video where he had like a panda face, and then he basically was like, I guess I become the villain of my own story. He made this really weird video where he's like, looks like I fooled you all.
Yep, you needed that.
Yeah, so it was interesting. Like,
that's a controversy though, like him getting healthy.
I guess that's what people seem to think. They're like, he's the villain, but how is he a villain if he just got healthy?
Yeah, I don't.
He basically he got healthy without people bothering him about it, because he just kept uploading his.
So he had basically he did what we used to do, like our Let's Plays.
Yeah, he uploaded all his videos that were pre-recorded and for year. He basically recorded years of videos, and during all those years, he was actually getting really healthy, but he was uploading videos of himself being unhealthy.
So Amber and I used to have fans that like you need it, sweetie. It's a rice bowl. Amber and I used to have fans that used to make comments based on continuity for the Kwings based on what we were talking about in videos, because what we used to do is all our series were pre-recorded. So like we would get the games early, especially if we were Nintendo brand ambassadors, and like we would finish the game 2 weeks before it came out, and then that it would keep going as, a month went on or whatever, sometimes longer, like the series would still be going, and people would be going back and trying to connect the continuity dots of like where we were in our lives because of like what we were talking about in the video compared to what we were doing with our live streams. And our live streams were very different when YouTube asked us to start streaming in 2015. Like, they were, mostly we played games where you could play online or something, or did like, it wasn't really series-based. It wasn't like we did like a full Let's Play of something. We played like things like Star Wars Battlefront or Injustice, or we did like building in Disney Infinity. We didn't have like
did random extra content.
We just our live streams was extra, and it wasn't until Hyrule Warriors came out on the 3DS that I guess that was our first like actual numbered series as a live stream.
Yeah, but I think actually the person that did this, I think that they actually did a great thing, because in reality, if he was like showing himself getting smaller in real time, people would keep harassing him and bothering him, be like,
right,
you're still not small enough. Whereas if you did it in secret, no one could bother him about it, and it's much easier to accomplish if people on the internet aren't harassing you about it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Well, I think it was actually pretty smart, so I don't think it's like weird. Like people are trying to make it like, oh, he tricked everyone. It's like, no.
Did he?
It's actually none of your business. Like people's personal life. Like it actually has nothing to do with you. You can't comment on everybody. It actually has nothing to do with you. It's, you know. So yeah, it's weird.
I think we're doing better this time, so I think the grinding worked. I have a good feeling about this. I think we're gonna win.
But I think the whole thing was like he was kind of making people out to be kind of fools, because for months people have been saying he's getting worse and worse, and the whole time he's been extremely thin. They've been saying that. It's just that he was worse in his videos, but actually in real life he was completely healthy.
I appreciate too how he basically kept off the grid like while he was uploading. That's really smart.
Yeah, and also like some of the people that he uploaded videos that were in his videos or something, they never said anything. Like every single person kept quiet. Nobody even said that he was doing that. So it was interesting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if he's a perfect person in every other aspect, but it was kind of interesting.
Whoops.
I appreciated it as someone who's had a lot of people bother me about my life and nitpick me like, oh, you shouldn't feed your cats that, and like every single thing that I do online people bother me about.
This is the furthest we've gotten so far.
I'm glad to see a YouTuber kind of stick it to the internet and
yeah.
be like, well, you thought I was this, but fooled you. So it was satisfying for me, honestly. I'm glad that somebody's fighting back against the...
Well, yeah.
The YouTube audience is a cruel mistress.
They can be. Our community, we've had a lot of people. I was on Reddit recently, and like they said, the Kwings community is one of the nicest on the internet. Like, and they said I was so surprised. It's like I heard all these rumors about the Kwings. I went to their streams, and they're such nice people. And they said not only that, but they have like one of the least toxic fandoms that I've ever seen on the internet. And I was like, I need to see more of this stuff, you know, because
it's
even
like, I don't know why people keep making stuff up.
Well, people judge us based on some of the things they've heard about us. But they come
heard
and
that from crazy people.
Right, exactly.
That are toxic.
And now that Wikipedia is fixed now, so that stuff's gone, as well as like our actual history is now documented about certain stuff.
Yeah.
Although I haven't put our Rise and Fall with Nintendo yet, because I kind of want to write that a funny way.
Oh, I don't see any reason to talk about that.
There you go.
Who cares?
I always thought it was kind of a funny story, but... Linky, don't do that. Linky. Okay.
I mean...
Alright, we're still not fighting the main guy yet. See, they could have named one of these guys based on more characters from the show. Like, they could have named this dude Barnes. He's got kind of like a Barnes feel to it. Aside from his, like... he probably needs to go to the doctor because the fact his arms are that color compared to the rest of his body, that's not good. He's got a swelling problem going on there. It looks like my feet.
Well, maybe he was wearing, maybe he had like a hat on and he was out in the sun and just his arms got sunburned.
No, that doesn't look like sunburn. It looks like some type of like nerve-related problem. Like I'm speaking from experience because my left leg is always that color. Like I wake up, Amber sees my leg look like that. It's part of the neuropathy. It doesn't have the good circulation in it. No matter what we do, it just looks like that. Which is part of the reason why I wear diabetic socks, is because it helps with circulation a little bit. But it always looks creepy. Was there any food? Out of my way, fool. Whoops, here we go. Final area. This is the farthest Amber and I have gotten. Let's go, let's beat the game. We're both gonna lose a life though, because Daniel's about dead, you're about dead. Let's see how cheap this fool is. Oh, there's Barnes! You are going to suffer, and then suffer now. Now the real pain begins, Danny boy. There's Barnes. He looks like Johnny. We're gonna get Barnes his own time too. Barnes.
I I don't know if that YouTuber claimed to have a disease. All I know is that he did lose the weight. I don't know what he claimed.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know anything about. I don't know. I don't even follow them. I just saw the video. I don't follow any YouTubers. I don't know any other information about that person.
Remember, Daniel-san, your best karate is still inside you. Okay, Mr. Miyagi. So is Barnes like the last boss, or I thought Silver was the last boss? Oh, who cares? Let's just beat up Barnes. Now he's probably gonna play like Johnny, honey. So he's gonna be super mean. He's gonna have like nasty moves or something. So the best bet is we're just gonna keep beating him up and like whittle him down. Whoop. He bows after he defeated us. That's very nice. This is very different than point-based karate, though. We almost got him! But I have a feeling Silver or somebody else is going to be next. I'm just spamming the crane kick. Crane kick, crane kick, crane kick. It does more damage. Boom! Ow. Crane kick! That's it? We did it, Mr. Miyagi! We won! You did it, Daniel-san. Remember, if roots are strong, the tree prevails. Aww. You don't fight Silver. Oh wait, no, it's not done yet. First learn stand, then learn fly. That's it! We did it, gang. We beat the story. Good job. There's no ending credits.
We beat it.
We beat the game. There's no ending credits.
And you can play the beginning cutscene again.
You can now play Boss Rush Mode, Arcade, and Endless. How do you... Okay, there's credits right there. Let's see what the other modes are.
Okay.
Other modes are mini games, Boss Rush, Endless, Arcade. So arcade is, you go through the entire game with it as an arcade. Endless mode, rush. Go through boss rush mode. You can play through all the mini games. I'm spent. That was a lot of work. And arcade mode probably means you won't level up at all. So that was definitely something else. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, another Let's Play is complete! We did it. We beat the Karate Kid. We hope you guys enjoyed the game. Check it out. It's available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. And it features the story of the original Karate Kid. The game can be played locally and I believe online, but I'm not sure. Amber and I played 2 players. And we showed you every single character. So
awesome.
All 3 Karate Kid movies were done in 2 streams. That's not bad.
Yeah,
like I would tell you though, you need to grind. Like, even on playing on easy mode, you will need to grind. You cannot beat the final stage without grinding.
I would say out of all the characters I played, between the girl with the yellow hair, the
Allie,
Yumiko, and Mr. Miyagi, Yumiko is the best character out of the ones I played.
Awesome.
And Luke played as Daniel-san the whole time.
I was Daniel-san. I was Daniel LaRusso the whole time, yeah. I really was. We should probably make... I don't really like making playlists for games that are only like 2 episodes, but I can. Like, our partner manager was like, hey, I just realized you guys have over 600 playlists. I said, is that too many? He's like, I mean, he says you cover a lot of games. So, it's like, yeah. I was like, how many playlists can we make? He says, actually, we don't have many people that have very many playlists.
Oh, wow.
So he says maybe 1,000 would be how many playlists a creator can have. He says, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
He says it hasn't really been done yet. So
out of between Allie and Mr. Miyagi, I can't really tell which one is better. I would say maybe Allie, if I'd played with her more, is actually better than Mr. Miyagi, but Mr. Miyagi has a great move where he goes like this with both of his hands and he hits people on both sides, so maybe Mr. Miyagi is better than Allie. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I got nothing else. Oh, there's now we're there in Japan.
Yeah, we do have a lot of playlists.
See, if you just had that many characters on the screen, that would be totally doable. You don't need like a flood of like 20 characters to come after you.
I think the design for the game, like the graphics and everything, is perfect.
Yep.
Like, I think there's no need to even change the character models at all. Like, they all look great. And I don't think there's any need to change the story at all. I think that's perfect, except for I guess they got rid of one character from the story for some reason. Pretend they didn't exist.
Well, I thought they advertised that you could play as the girl from Karate Kid. The new Karate Kid. But I guess
I was
not.
thinking of that other person they said.
Barnes? We fought Barnes at the end.
Oh, okay, so
Barnes showed up at the end. He was the final boss.
But, you know, like, the only problem with the game is, like, well, there's a few. Like, I would say, I think that Danielson should have more moves. Like, he shouldn't just have a few basic moves from his first tournament, because he's literally playing through all of his movies, so he should have a lot more moves.
Thank you for playing. Thank you.
Thank you, Game Mill. We like that you make so many cool games, and sorry for being nitpicky. We did have fun, though.
Yep. So the next Mill game that Amber and I will be looking at is later this month. There is a Looney Tunes game coming out that's Looney Tunes Sports. So think of it like Mario Sports Mix, but with Looney Tune characters. There's basketball, soccer, football, and one other sport in it. So it's a sport completion with Looney Tune characters by Game Mill, and it'll be coming out at the end of September. So we'll be back looking at another Game Mill game. It'll run from September into October, like for our series.
Okay.
And that's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, check out the Karate Kid if you want, and let us know what you think. That concludes our coverage of this game. And Ace Attorney will be back tomorrow at this time. Regular time, Ace Attorney is back in its time slot. So
so if you guys are looking to pick up this game, it's really fun, but be aware that, you know, I would say, like, if you want to get through it faster, then, you know, make sure you grind, like Luke was saying.
I was level 15 when we beat the game. Amber was level 10. And
just be aware of how we were acting, like, when the hit detection was having problems. Remember that. But if you grind, that does help with that problem a little bit, because at least you'll be stronger and you won't be punched as much.
I would recommend to, once you get to Chapter 2, go back to Chapter 1 and replay some of the levels that you couldn't beat on normal and hard, and that'll help you grind faster, and then you'll be able to breeze through it. So what Amber and I should have done is we should have played the first level again on the different difficulties, because it would probably net you more experience. But instead, we did it a little bit of a different way. But I played through the levels that we really liked. I really enjoyed the Okinawa stuff, but it's only 2 levels. 1 bonus level and 2 levels. It's kind of a shame, but I wish they did more with Karate Kid 2, but they just kind of make it like a blurb in this game, when Karate Kid 2 is actually my favorite of the Karate Kid movies. So
yeah, I mean, after grinding more in the game, I think it makes it more doable and more fun. And then if you are a fan of Karate Kid, then if you grind some, then you can have fun playing the game. Yeah.
Yep, and it would be nice to see some additional costumes for the characters. They only give you Daniel's Karate Kid 2 costume.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, people, that's it. That's all. See you on Funko Fusion, where we'll be completing the umbrella thing and moving on to Strange Thing. Our plan is to get rid of. Our plan is to get Funko Fusion done by Tuesday, because new releases are coming soon. All right, guys. God bless. Happy gaming. Thank you for the super chats, and see you on Funko Fusion in just a little bit.
See ya.